Jankinen!
Oh boy. Sometimes nothing beats this song, I swear. Alright, let's switch over. Sometimes, you know, I just have to play some Dwarf Fortress music to start the stream. Hello everyone and welcome back to some vintage story. Hope you guys are having a good day. We are Wednesday, so halfway through the week already. And we are hopefully going to get some things done. Alright. Okay, what do we need to do? Well, number one, I went ahead and planted the fields this morning. I went ahead and got that out of the way. It is currently... Let's see, what season are we in? We are in the 5th of May. Happy late New Year. Happy New Year to you. We got a stray horse over here. You know what? If it's pinned, I might attack this for some meat. Who doesn't like some good horse? Oh, fucking beat the shit out of me. I didn't expect that. Okay. Horse murder is bad, people. I now understand. This is sometimes how it goes. And then you come back for some wicked vengeance. Come here, pony. I'm gonna slap you. No, don't slap me! Ah, victory is mine. Yep, what a way to start indeed. What a way to start. Alright. Get some meat out of that at least. And some other things. Not too bad. Anyways. So yeah, the field is planted, which is good. That takes a long time to do. So it is definitely best to get that done. Almost off stream or kind of a little bit within stream. I had to like do a lot of trimming of the grass that grew over, but as you can see, we got some onions growing, we got some cabbages up here, we got some carrots as well. So all that is proceeding nicely. And we have used 100% of our plot. So if we want to plant more things, we'll have to expand the farm long term. Which could be a thing to think about in the future for future development. I'm still going through our wine, the last little bit of it from last season. Happy New Year's indeed. How's it going, Matthew? Welcome, as always. So, how's the audio and everything? Everything's sounding good. Video's fine. Hope so. Let's go ahead and salt this meat real quick. Should be able to do that here. Sure can. And then we'll hang that up to dry for later. Nothing wrong with that. Okay from this side? No, just okay. Alrighty. Alrighty, alright. See, no new maple syrup just yet for us. We got the berries are coming in, which is cool. Bailey seems to be doing okay. Marvelous. Yes, exactly. See, that's the correct response. Bow down to my streamer might. Okay, our 2 harvestable frames ready there. Let's just hang this up. Oh, and oof, boy, we are out of food, aren't we? Something to think about fixing soon. Anyways, what we're gonna be doing here initially, I might need to make some new tools. I might need a new pair of, what are these, pantographs? Depending, not sure yet. We need to get more stripped birch logs. I might even make a iron adze. Honestly, that might be good to do. So in fact, let's maybe start with that. First things first though, I want to get this organized, store some stuff that we just don't need to carry with us all the time, like reed and horsetail. That's just from gathering a little bit through the farm area. Hello, and that was a rough start. It was a rough start, but you know, sometimes you just have to throw your life away for your goals and achievements. All right, we got some oak logs. Don't need any oak at the moment, so we can just go ahead and store this for now. Strip pine logs. I think we're okay there. Anyways, let's go grab a couple iron blooms. We need a new pantograph, and then also I want to make an iron adze because, you know, it just kind of makes sense. Also, we might want to go ahead and craft up an iron scythe just for when we need it. Maybe good old Sir Squawk will join us at some point. Today, not sure what he's into. So yeah, yesterday we installed lanterns around. We did some cleanup of some things, so things are, how you say, progressing. For sure. Alright, let's get that fire going. It's a good day. It's a good day. Well, good day for some people. Not so good day for other people. For example, my mom just broke her leg today. Isn't that awesome? It was looking such a good day today, and got that phone call. But hey, what are you gonna do? You know, when they're across the country, nothing I can do about that. So, decided to get some wine and play some video games. Is she okay now? Well, she's at the hospital. They're drugging her up to make her comfortable. She's gonna have to go into surgery. Looks like it was a spiral fracture. Full break on the femur. Their guy. So that's just how it goes. You know, can't get through life perfect, it seems. So we'll know more as they get ready for that and all that fun stuff. So my dad's a badass, though. He's taking care of her. Good hands now. Yeah, you know, definitely better to be at the hospital than still laying down on the ground with a broken leg. And it's funny because she's a former nurse, so, you know, when she says, oh, I think I broke my leg, you tend to believe her. Sorry for your mom? No, that's fine. She'll be okay, you know, at least that's what you should go at things like that with the mentality of, right? No sense trying to stress about some things beyond my control. Alright, so this first one, I guess this can go ahead and be the new pantograph that we need. Okay. How's it going? Not sure. But then again, you might not know. You don't seem very sure. Am I right? I think I'm right. Man, forgot the pantograph. It's a little bit of a complicated little item here. But we should be able to do it if we go up. Come on, fold that up, then over. Fold this down, down, over. And then we get to trim it up. Just go ahead, trim that nice little piece of metal up. You know, sometimes, guys, when I'm streaming and playing video games like this, I just feel like I'm Bob Ross. I just feel like I'm Bob Ross. Alright. So, objective 1 is done. I'm gonna hang up this busted hammer, grab this one as our backup in case something goes wrong. That almost broken hammer is our mallet that we use for our offhand for chiseling. Happy, yeah, just happy little accidents, right? Just, you know, just push the metal wherever you feel like it's going. Bob Ross does metal. That would be pretty metal, man. There, trim this up. Put that down, and I wanted an ad's head, right? I think that's this. Yes. How's that look? I don't think I've ever made a metal version of this tool. Sir, I think you might want to eat. It's a thing people use to live and all. Nah. I'm on a diet. My character's gonna be on a diet too, goddammit. If I'm suffering, my video game character has to suffer. Just how it is. Okay, there's our ads. You throw this down. Boom. I made some chicken tikka masala for dinner today, guys. Turned out pretty good. Yesterday, the good old girlfriend made some real good pasta with tomatoes and feta cheese. In oils, nothing else, you know? No protein or anything in it. That was good too. So now we got some leftovers for a few days. Tomorrow I might have to cook up some Italian sausage. I kind of want to make a jambalaya. Not sure though. Never made one. Pop, pop. Alright, see, plenty of time. Let's go, let's just eat a couple little berries here. Nothing too fancy. Just to tie us over for a little bit. Italian sausage, black-eyed peas with greens. Not bad. There's just something real nice about a good Italian sausage. Alright, make a iron scythe head. There we go. And that will cover us on some initial blacksmithing. I hope so I love vintage story blacksmithing. I hope eventually more games will embrace that sort of blacksmithing system and then maybe get advanced enough to where we can kind of make our own custom shapes for things. That's always cool. Eating some berries, eating some berries. Alright, so an iron adds 900 HP on that. I'm going to store the blade here. Good morning. How's it going, Dave? And then we have a new pantograph, which is good. Right. Then from here, we need to go chop down some birch trees. I need some birch to continue development of our warehouse. Because once we finish that warehouse, for the most part, we get to move on to the next build. So let's see here. Where's my axe? There it is. Great. So birch trees. Where are some birch trees? It's either going to be down here in the south, or over here to the east. Let's check south. Let's check south. Going on a little bit of an adventure. No problem. Oh, what's this? Someone's building something. This might end up being a windmill if I had to guess. What about foraging for some mushrooms? Well, we do have some mushrooms marked down here. We do have our knife with us. I have shiitake mushrooms. Let's go see if our shiitake mushrooms are grown. Because you're right. The mushrooms... Is that bear still down here? Yes, it is. Okay. Glad to see Squawk's trap is effective. Long term. Long-term bear trap solution. I'm pretty sure with the change of season and the fact that it's been raining, I mean, it's almost been a full in-game year since I last played, so... Because of the holidays and everything. Which means these mushrooms should be here. But you kind of never know. Oh, look at that, shiitake. So yeah, marking these definitely works. Any other ones? It looks like these ones tend to grow on trees and stuff. Let's just go over here. I don't know how big the growing area is for these type of things. I don't know if it just caught the edge because the water and everything kind of means there's no trees growing. There's also birch, which is good. That's what we're looking for anyways. So we'll be chippity chopping these down. Alright, what other mushrooms do we have down here? We got chicken in the woods, dryad saddle, green masula, and dryad saddle down this way. Now, of course, if it's a tree that yields mushrooms, we won't chop that one down. We'll keep that one around. Oh, okay, there's a wolf. Yep. Ah, so nice. No more snow, the ice is melting. I'm really hoping here in the next, couple real weeks we'll have a lot more of the town built. And hopefully a lot more to show for it. You know, starting with such a detailed piece that is the... What's my call it? The little market square. While it's a good anchor point, kind of build everything around it. It's also... took a while to lay out. A lot of little details to throw in there, especially with those stalls and things. Alright, here we go. Here's some chicken in the woods. And the nice thing about these mushrooms, they have a long shelf life. It's one of the best things about them. Oh, another birch tree. Don't mind if I do. If I remember correctly, it gets a little thick and foresty over here. It always makes me nervous coming through trees like this. Never know what you're gonna run into. And normally when I start complaining about that, we run into a bear. Game knows. Our greatest fear. There's some dryad saddle. Right where we have it marked. Beautiful. And these will regrow multiple times. I don't know how quickly they regrow, but they definitely do. God, there's just so much to do in this game. Between being like, okay, well, we're going to be foraging here, guys, you know. I'm going to pop off this dirt block real quick. to expose more of this tree. We might get an extra growth out of that. Same thing over here. Now, you know, gotta increase our yields on these mushrooms because we can't necessarily plant them and farm them ourselves yet. These are the rasulas, and they aren't poisonous, which is always good. Let's trim back the grass here a little bit. Again, just giving it a little bit more room to propagate out. You can see you can get some over there, even this far over on the rasulas. So, rasulas? I don't know how to properly pronounce that mushroom there. All right, and I guess we're going to be going. I think these are all birch. This looks like a birch forest to me based on the map. So we'll check that out. I feel like the birch trees generally have this lighter green leaf. That's a bear. Ooh, some more chicken in the woods. Let's mark that. Boop. Cut that down. Now over that hill could also just be a... Oh, that's a wolf. That was a wolf tail sticking out of that bush. There's a snake in my boot. Alright. That was... Oh, fuck, you're still chasing me. Cow. Cow. What a strange room, indeed. Now these guys, these are pink bonnets. What is that? Poisonous. It would almost straight up kill my character if I ate that. Let's not eat that. Should I mark poisonous mushrooms? You know, maybe I should. Let's do red. Same symbol we're using here. Pink bonnets. What do you use them for? Cooking food and then poisoning your friends by giving them said food. You know, the normal stuff. Oh, fuck, bear. Come here, bear. Bear. You're not chasing me, man? Okay, now you're chasing me. Alright, you're pissed. Oh man, this is scary. Ah! I was not in range. Fuck. Hey, it was an accident? I mean, doesn't change what they're used for, right? If someone asked me what a poisonous mushroom for, and I give them the example that Silas decided to poison someone by accident, we found a use for it. Found the tree with the pink bonnet and other pink colored shroom together on the same side of the tree all the way around. The other one was safe to eat. Oof. Yeah, you definitely gotta inspect those mushrooms. Could you picture this game had like a herb system like Skyrim or something where like you pick up a mushroom and it's like, I don't know what this does. And then you eat it, and then it's like, I died! You know what I mean? Like... I mean, if you think about it, us as a species was basically that, and then word of mouth was like, I wouldn't need that, bro. Jim down the street got real sick when he ate that one. And then people just learn. It was like, that's not a good one. For someone playing, I didn't know some mushrooms were poisonous. Yeah. It's, since it's right underneath of it, you know, you're like, oh, yeah, mushroom, great, I'll eat it, and move on, and you just die. Like this mod, I only have 9.6 HP. If I would have ate one of those mushrooms at this point, my character would immediately instant death. Just instant death. I wonder if I can distill it down to a poison. That'd be pretty cool. Poison your weapons. I mean, technically everything's edible at least once, right? I mean, shoot, just go ahead and drink some gasoline. Technically edible. Skip rock. Or, yeah, put it in bread. Ooh, danger, danger. Yeah, I might have been wrong about the leaf color over there. That might have been maple leaves marked. Okay, so we're near the poisonous mushroom, which is near the water, which is near the bear, which is near my stuff. There's a black bear over there. There's the poisonous stuff. Here's our little pond that we died in. There's the bear. Oh, you're drowning now. You're having it rough. Can you even dive? Oh, what the? Why did I risk it? Why? He just swings and he just gets to one shot me. All right, not gonna poke the bear again. It's okay. I need to have like a longer weapon. This mace that we have, while is like does a lot of damage, it's a very close-up weapon, so my bad. Let's do the run again. Put on your armor to kill drifters on contact. Poison rocks and just throw them at drifters and stuff. Alright, so this is birch. Let's see, what does this look like? Kind of a normal green. So like this is all birch. That's all birch. So we almost need to find something that is... But then again, the colors on the map change every season. Don't know. Groundhog Day, it seems? Yeah, it's we're running in place right now. I'd rather be loading logs on Railroad Online, you know? Just... Alright, pull forward a car. Load. 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 Next car. Load. Good job, by the way, General, on getting that map up and going so far. Really interesting to see how it looks on the new splines. Everything looks a lot more smooth, you know? Even though the rails are pretty much in the same spot, it just, you can tell. Looks good. Good job. I'm excited for that game to get a few more updates. Like some decent sized ones, and then we get to make a new map. Multiplayer. Again, though, I might start off as a single player save. Just initially. Because the issue with starting a fresh save, completely multiplayer and stuff, you just don't have any other trains yet. Everyone wants to go ahead and build stuff, but then I'm a control freak, and it scares me when some people make things. So Can't have that fun detected. Cool. Cow. That other wolf was chasing us this way, wasn't it? Alright, bear, where'd you go? Still there? Or did you finally drown? Nope, you're still doing your bear thing. Okay, I said I wasn't gonna do it. Ha! I slapped you. See? It was just a ploy to get this black bear, you know? It all worked out. I don't care about them. Oh, mushrooms! Hey! Hey! Victory! Let's see. What can I drop? I don't need oak boards right now. I don't want another poisonous mushroom. I don't need a broken shovel. I don't need a spear stick. Yeah, torches are out now, but that's okay. We'll get them relit. These are white oysters. And they are edible. Alright. White oyster. Right? It's oyster, O-Y-S-T-E-R. It is. Wow. Alright. Little did you guys know, Uthris is really, really bad at spelling. Like, very, very, very bad. So, whenever I spell a word correctly, you know, I just kind of have to cheer for myself. Alright, let's organize our stuff here. Here we go. Ooh! That's poisonous, and mark this tree as red to not rely on it, but the lower half is good. This is kind of like what you were talking about before, chat. So let's go. Putting really nice mushrooms in this game is making me want to saute some mushrooms. Yeah, there's a lot of variety, and some of the mods add even more that we have. Yeah, this is all maple. This is a maple forest. I need to find a birch. This is all pine. Birch kind of looks like that, but up through here it's just bushes. Maybe we can check out that way? Yeah, let's swing north. Green crack Rusula. Guess we can eat some of these. You know, that'll tie us over a little bit at least. As we keep looking around. Oh, nice. Got a mature pear tree here. Pear tree. Mark that. And this one is another pear tree. We'll just leave the one marker for both of them then. We'll be on our way. Exploring in this game can be so rewarding. Honestly, guys, like, I don't know about you. I am real excited for the next Elder Scrolls game. And I'm really tempted to play and stream that game in a very specific manner. such as like feeling like I'm gonna be creating almost like an exploration-based character kind of deal. Going around marking locations of things, doing some sketches of some of the creatures and stuff. I think that'd be a real cool way to play like a big open RPG like that, right? Almost treat it like a Lewis and Clark expedition. Those pineapples you passed yellow spiked flowers? No, pineapples isn't. No, I think that's just a flower. I don't think there's pineapples in the game. Okay, well yeah, there are pineapples. It's a nula, yeah. It's like a flower that's not really used for anything. As far as I'm aware. Ooh, death cap. How nice is that? Let's see how much damage that does to me. Negative 50 HP. Here you go, Silas. This is your new location. Death cap mushroom. Throw that on the ground and never pick it up again. Can we use it for anything? Bakes into ingredient chopped death cap. We can just make some death cap chips, you know? Fun for the whole family. Once you pop, the fun stops. That's it's the opposite of Pringles. See, that's the ultimate Pringles strategy, right? You bring a thing of Pringles, you pop that thing open, hide a death cap chip in there, and everyone finishes that can real quick, and you get to have the rest of the Pringles scot-free. Easy victory. Alright, how much birch did we end up getting so far? Only 16! Birch trees, at least in our area, tends to just be shrubbery. Just thought of a very evil thing to do. Of course you did! You're the one that poisons people. You're the definition of evil. Also, when we're exploring like this, chat, we need to keep an eye out for some terra preta. Always a good thing to look out for. Look at that big boy oak tree. That's a big boy tree. Ooh, what is that? Is that silver and quartz? Yeah, it's native silver. It would just be a small bit of it, but yeah, it's silver. Well, actually, that's a pretty long stripe of quartz there. Could be more. Let's just do a cursory, kind of preliminary look. See if we spot any more silver exposed here. Oh, yep. Look at that. More silver. Silver, 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 silver. There's some there. Yeah. I really like the mod that makes ore a lot more poppy. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't like it from a realistic standpoint. You know, ore isn't always like so visual like that, but cool, we can come here for some silver. I mean, yeah, we found gold yesterday in some quartz. I think most of the time we're pretty easy, like quick to write off quartz from a mineable standpoint, because like what do you need quartz for, right? You just need it for glass and refractory bricks. Those are the like kind of the only two uses for quartz. You know, the mod adds a jeweler's kit, so that is an additional use, which is good. But without silver and gold being in there, I feel like no one would really even bother with much quartz at all, outside of the glasses. That was a good sized birch tree. Here's some actual guys here. It's good for us. A little less mushrooms on this side of the landscape though. Let's check north just a little bit more. Oh my lord. I'm just trying to get up there, man. Let's check north a little bit more. See if there's any more bigger birch trees. And then we'll swing back kind of towards the homestead and stuff. I mean, this might end up being enough birch. Don't really know for sure how much we need. Only gotten one birch seed so far though. A good little exploration trip. So gonna keep an eye out for mushrooms and other little exposed ore veins like that quartz. But otherwise, we are good to head back. Just gonna drop that. Do we need birch seeds? I think I planted about 20 of them. I just need to wait for them to grow. It's just I don't normally use birch in this game because it's one of my lesser favorite woods to go to. We just happen to use it for this warehouse. That's the only reason. I'm really looking for it at the moment. Use this trip kind of as a mushroom gathering and marking though, and then also a little trip just to get away from the base. Oh, it'll be so cool from this side to see that town wall wrapping around up here. Eventually. This is our city cliff face. Then we're gonna have a castle. I haven't decided yet still if I want the castle up here or down here. I'm kind of leaning more down this way, down to the left side. Yep. Yep. Here, we even have quartz exposed over here. There's just so much quartz in the world. And so many other little tertiary things get stuck in it, you know? Nothing exposed there. Just a whole bunch of quartz. Okay, up we go. Now when the town's actually finished up here, you might not be able to even access the hillside from this way. Though we could always build like a little path and another gatehouse on the opposite side. I don't know how this thing's gonna grow and expand, but... Is that a wolf? Yep. Sure is. Jerk. Alright, let's hang that up there. Up there. There, this needs to go back. And then we'll drop off the mushrooms and things, come back up here. Take care of that wolf. And then add that, these birch logs to the build. Which will be nice. One of my favorite things to see is the crops and stuff on that little river delta-like thing. It looks cool. Alright, so mushrooms. So we can throw it down in the big cellar. We need to start using this thing more. What's the 71, 71, 72, 70 days, you know? That's without cooking them, prepping them in any way. Mushrooms are great long-term food. Turn that off, this and this. So I can plant a couple of birch trees nearby. Oh, how about here and there? Perfect. 10 out of 10. Alright. Let's go ahead and store this hammer. Grab this one. This is our offhand slot item. We'll eat some berries. Easy food. Cloudberries are amazing for that. Take a look over here. Compost is done. Grab that. Nice, a stack of compost ready to go. And we'll go ahead and grab some more of these bottles. That'll be our food source for a little bit. Okay, 1 second, chat. Gotta check my phone. All right. Let's go there and back to the build site, I suppose. Chisel's there and everything. It'll be nice once we can tear this thing down. But we need it for a little bit longer because, you know, we don't have the full template copied out to the castle just yet. I'm forgetting something. Where's my ads? Where'd I put that? Did I hang that up back there? I think I did. I think it's at the tower. Otherwise, I lost it when the bear killed me a couple times. Let's check the commodities trader too. Hello, Leo? Leo. Oh, merchant shirts. 5 gears for a merchant shirt. 3 gears for 8 crates. I need to find a good, consistently tradable resource. We need to go to a couple vendors long term and see really what they want to buy, so we can build up that supply. Here, Wolfie Wolf. Get over here. Oh, no, you don't. Where's it going? We're so slow. Alright, well, we chase off that wolf. Alright. Let's see. Let's get the ads and our chisel. Okay. Go ahead and store our armor again. Nice, there's more. also going to store this bark temporarily. I kind of want to grind down this bark, turn it into flour, let it kind of go down into compost as well. Let's actually go do that. I'm gonna run the mill while we are running around. I think that's a good idea. Let's go turn on our water mill. Grind this down into birch flour. Alright, break is off. Come on. Pop down in here. Throw this up here. It's been a while since we ran this. Let's make sure it's still working. Come on, what? There we go. Yep, still works. Still works. Yeah, we're gonna have to apply some linseed oil to the gears, you know. Make sure they're not overloaded with some friction. Alright, back out. Okay. Let's go ahead and get these all converted. Forgot to grab my pantograph, didn't I? God dang it. There's always something missing. See, this is the downside of building far away from your storage. And also why I really want to get this storage building done. Because we can put tools out here. We can put all of our build materials out here. So there's just, you know, we're just doing a lot of running back and forth right now, which is just not efficient. Even with the plus 30% movement speed on this road. I thought that was a bear. But it's a horse. I about freaked out. I was like, oh no. The bears are invading. Let's get through the old one. We'll bring that one out too. Okay. And we'll have to run back and forth even less once we get the blacksmith out here up and running. We're going to start with the forge or foundry though. Maybe I should also use my horse. I'm gonna grab my horse. I wanna test to see that helps with the move speed here. We're gonna Paul Revere our way out there. The little lantern in our hand and a blacksmithing hammer. Because Paul Revere, I believe, was a silversmith? Am I right on that? I think he was a well-known silversmith. All right. Yeah. I don't think the horse gets the movements bonus for the pathways, which is fine. Oh boy, it struggles up these steps, doesn't it? Okay. For real this time. Let's go ahead and just load up these things first. That way we can just come through with hopefully a quick copy paste. So a couple at a time. Grab this one, skip, skip. All this effort just to get a 2x6 beam put in so that our floorboards have something to sit on top of. Yeah, that sounds about right. Standard Uthris. That's for sure. You know, there are some days where I wish I wasn't so slow at building. You know, this area would look a lot more impressive if there's just a lot more buildings in at the moment. The fact that we have a tiny market square and a shell of a warehouse. It's just not really anything to write home about yet, looks-wise. Let's see, I messed that one up. Oh well. We can fix. So the slow though, maybe more like precise and detailed. It's I think I'm slow at building. Or maybe it just feels that way for me. I mean, how many streams of this game have we done this season, chat? How long is the playlist for this? I have not checked for season 2 of Vintage Story. Where are we at on it? All right, and then the other side. It says 300 or 31 episodes. So 31 times, how many hours is that? Now there's some streams that go longer. So if I do 31 times, let's say, let's just take an average, 4 hours stream, 124 hours of content. That's pretty crazy. Okay, 1, 2. So that's side 1. Did 40-ish release last year, felt like 100 all perspective. 40-ish release last? Oh, releases. Okay. Sorry, it took me a second. I was just like, what did you release? Yeah, well, you know, we patched. So I don't know if I told this story yet, but we had kind of a last minute kind of patch situation here at the end of the year because you know, financials and everything, there's kind of that always important end of the year patch, which basically, you know, make sure your tables and things for the next fiscal year are kind of updated. It's kind of a boring topic, I'm sure, for some folks, but et cetera, et cetera. And so, you know, we needed a patch in December during the holidays. We knew this patch was coming down the pipeline. We just didn't know exactly when because our ERP developers are, you know, they don't know. And it was funny. We got a funny distribution email going to the whole company where one of our departments were like, hey, you know what? We are going to be taking down the system during this date to roll out some updates. Here's what the updates are. And I looked at the email and I'm like, wait, how are they rolling out updates when my department's the one to roll out the updates? And I don't know about this downtime, you know? So we, and they, of course, they did that company-wide announcement, oh, what, 2 weeks before that date? And we didn't catch that they mentioned downtime until, like, 4 days after the announcement. And so we reached back out and we're like, hey, you guys say there's downtime. Is that, like, you're in downtime, or is it us? Because you're expecting us to do something. They're like, oh, it's you guys. It's like, well, how does that work? we don't know what you're doing. So, that was fun. That was a fun Christmas. And then we finally got the proper patch from or kind of ERP system, and that thing needed to get tested before deployment. I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. No one cares about the suffering of Uthris's department. Did I get this out of order at some point? Is it because of this ladder gap? I think so. Hold on. Oh good, we have a chance to freeze, so IT couldn't do anything unless it broke. And even then, getting permission to fix it was very hard. Here's one of the dumb things we ran into with what this department had us deploy is we started seeing database deadlocks in SQL because they were trying to do a select statement onto a temp table that the system uses to pre-validate data, and that temp table locks when you save your time card, for example, so that, you know, no data transform can happen to protect what you're saving. And then they're trying to do a read off that temp table before it allows it to actually finish saving, but the application is just like, can't do that there, champ. Can't do that. So we had to get them to update their code to be a no lock select statement. But it's just funny. And they of course didn't run into that issue during testing because they had a very quiet test where they only had a few people actually validating things, which is fine, you know, their coding worked. But the issue was we have so much production volume that when we deployed their thing in production, you know, when it's a little bit different when 7,000 people need to fill in that record, and so there's just a higher chance of that lock to be on when someone saves something. So, you know, just finishing testing in production. Non-prod test and prod never fully are the same reactants. Yep. It's very true. There, oh boy, all that just to get some trim. It bugs me that there's a gap here. I feel like I need to expand that. Just 2 little dots. Oh no, am I gonna do that? Yes. Why do I do this to myself? I will never understand my own thought process here. All right, worth it. This looks like a hyper-modded wow. Okay, molten core. Yeah, this is totally World of Warcraft. Uthris, 100%. Yeah. So vintage story. You know, it's better than Minecraft. So. Wrecked Minecraft. No, if you ever knew of like an old mod for Minecraft called Terraformacraft, Vintage Story, I believe, I could be getting this wrong. I feel like I always am. I believe the main dev of Vintage Story is the dev for Terraformacraft back in the day, but because Minecraft became so unstable to mod that item with, they decided to make their own game. They got together with some other modders and stuff. So it's a scratch built thing. Runs really good too. Runs really, really good. That's one of the other reasons they wanted to change, right? Is because, you know, Minecraft mods, because they're not native, they can have the tendency to slow down performance, but if you build the game from the ground up, then the game itself might have better reliability. But you know, it's a full game where, you know, it's a lot more realistic. It's very, 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 very realistic. So, you know, it's got realistic rock strata. It's got block chiseling if you enjoy working in micro kind of details and stuff. Full seasons where the map actually changes, snowfall happens, the snowfall will accumulate on surfaces. Food preservation system, a really in-depth cooking system, an amazing blacksmithing system, a lot more in-depth. Like, they still have the 3x3 crafting grid, which roadmap-wise they want to get rid of, but there's a lot more things to do. Love watching this game, but it would have a problem trying to play it. Why is that? Also, multi-block chiseling can have up to 4 other blocks combined into it, so you can mix palettes. Like in real life, I'm extremely clumsy. My character ended up dead 1,000 times before I get anywhere. Oof. Person enjoys building castles and structures, so I feel like it would be fun. Yeah. And we even have mods installed on this server, so, you know, you get an actual little working drawbridge, a little working pork cutlass. Which is cool. And then, you know, all this custom chisel work for the gatehouse and stuff. The arrow slits. That's a great wall project. Our wall, you know, is kind of on the back burner. The wall is cool and everything, but I before I can continue walling off our plateau here, I need to get some interior structures done. Yep. But yeah, if anyone's new and they want a tour of kind of what we've built so far, I can definitely go into more detail. Until then, I'm just gonna keep chiseling away. Alright, only 20 cases, I believe, of the castle being successfully sieged by a force. Most were sieged, but still negotiations. Well, yeah, the point of a siege a lot of the time is just simply getting them to run out of resources, right? So they have to negotiate their surrender. Because most sieges, you're just kind of waiting to get relieved, right? But I don't know that too much. Okay, so up here, these will all be chests and things. Let's talk about the exterior a little bit. I would like... Make it my little dirt staircase up a little. I would like to trim out this thing a little bit. So if I make this a half block, right? Oh, actually, this one's gotta be a half block, but in the quarter. want to try and see if I can get this wolf roof line to look a little bit more elegant. By throwing in some chisel work. Looks like each field will take a while if the details aren't done somewhere else before, but otherwise it looks really good. Yeah, and that's actually one of the cool things too about this is I can chisel something, like this piece here, right? You can have someone set up almost like a stonemason's place, right, where they're maybe like making custom windows, and then you can come by, you can break them, right? Just pick them up, bring them to your build location, plop them down. You can even rotate them if they need to rotate. Some modded tools allow for like mirroring and flipping things. Yeah. I definitely build on location. So like chiseling this tent and all the wood details and stuff. It is a whole new block with it and everything. Even in creative mode, you can copy and paste it like it's just its own block too. Yeah. So this is, it's named Merchant Tent, you know, because you can name these custom blocks too, which is kind of cool. But it's really oak planks and limestone sand just combined together, so you can see just these two materials. I can add more if I want to add a different material type. These wheels are 3 materials, so larch, oak, and shale sand for the iron bits. Let's see. This window is oak, birch, chert, and glacier ice. The chert's the awning part of it. Yeah. And then some chiseled blocks, things can still be put on there. Like this is a chiseled thin piece. It's just a thin piece of wood, but I was still able to hang a tool rack on it, which is usable. Right? So, there's ways to kind of make custom chiselable lampposts if you want to. This is an item block, but chisel them. It'll do the same thing. Ba, 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 da, ba, ba. Can't wait for this chisel experiment to just fail. We're like, oh yeah, wow, I spent a lot of that time chiseling this and it's gonna look awful. Story of my life. And I fell off the building, because of course I did. Ouch. Monitoring a Minecraft server for the first time in several months. I started playing Avorion. Hey, Avorion's great. I like Avorion. I just wish I could build sci-fi a little bit easier. I'm not great at making sci-fi things, so I feel like I struggle, then I get annoyed, then I kind of abandon the project that I was working on. When I return, I had to fix the entire server because they somehow messed it up to the point I had to contact the hosting support. Yep, this is actually a multiplayer server that we're hosting, so if there's paid members, they've been joining and stuff. People have different towns. There's a town over here, for example, little town there. My girlfriend's community made a town. They actually grew the quickest because of everything. Let's see. Yep, it's over here. They have their own little village and stuff. We've been trading a little bit. This village is beautiful too. Afi and who else lives down there? Forn. So it's cool to run your own little server for sure. Just a little bit of a game glitch there. Alright, next. I'm really hoping this helps make the roofline look a little bit more elegant. Still on the fence about that. Like even this one. I wonder if I can do a... Does everyone detail their builds like that? It depends. You know, some people really work at it like that, yeah. And some people a little less so. Here, I'll show you the homestead and you can take a look around. Why not? Plus I need to go get more food anyways. So this is a city build that I'm working on with my little homestead community a little bit. Obviously, not much is here, right? We have a little market square, getting the warehouse done. We have a gatehouse, a little bit of a working drawbridge, and stuff, right? But down this road is currently the actual homestead where people do day-to-day things. I left my horse, didn't I? Hold on. Gotta go get the horse. I'm gonna put that in the stable. I'm just gonna forget about that thing. Alright, Freya, where are you? I think you're over there. That's her nameplate. Dang horse just walking around. Alright, come on, you glitchy mod thing. Let's go. So here's a test wall that we made as a template for the town. And then over here is the actual homestead that we started with. So if you go back through the episodes, this was actually a ruin, and we rebuilt it. This is my my little abode. Yeah, the horse is pretty big. Hold on, I'm gonna park this horse real quick. Oh my god, okay. There we go. Yeah, the roads actually give a movement speed increase too, like 30%. Anyways, alright, tour time, guys! Alright, so yeah, we spawned about 2,300 blocks away from here. It took 2 or 3 in-game days to arrive, because obviously with bears and wolves, and us having only Stone Age weaponry and survival techniques. But yeah, so this is our little abode. That's changed dramatically over time a little bit. The interior's changed. We got a double stovetop burner for making meals. We got a cauldron in the middle for making broths and things. A little bit of shelving for crockpot storage, mixing bowl, place to make pies, all that fun stuff. A little well, cooking ovens, plenty of little tool racks, stacks of firewood and fuel for the kitchen. Little bed, you know, little things around. Thatch roof, and like, you know, all this stone was just salvaged from the local area. Out back, we have the cellar, which is actually functional. It does make your things last longer. So we have some meat drying right now. We're out of our long-term food because winter just ended. Little storage vessels, so like some dried pear that we made that'll last 2 years. Drying racks. Bottles for wine storage. Press for vegetable press to make more wine. What's over here? We got maple syrup, honey, all that good stuff. More barrels for just mixing things around. We got our beehive area up here. Bees are off doing bee stuff. Over here is the pottery kiln. So the kiln is for making kind of pottery, right? These are technically pottery items that we had to mold and then bake them in the kilns here that just have a nice little cover. They're pit kilns, traditional kind of technique. Back here is our upgraded charcoal pit. So we fill this up with firewood, burn it down to make charcoal. We seal this door off with this dirt over here. We seal the top of the charcoal pit with that too, because it has to be an airless environment. Let's see, then we moved on, went ahead and made our little storage shed. So this is where a lot of our storage is today. Labeled chests, chiseled supports. I think this is the first thing we chiseled this time around. Got this modded double door, nice and fancy. And then attached to the backside, we have a coke oven, making coke fuel. We have our blacksmith area for blacksmithing with a nice chiseled supported roof line on here. Again, just getting more and more advanced with our chiseling and stuff as we go. And then we got our, let's see, our animal barn. Silas has been working on this for our 5th or 6th generation of animals that we have going on at the moment. We need to produce some more. Silas also made these stables for our new horses, so they have a place to park. I think you actually found this game because of your Season 1 single player. Nice. I hope you enjoyed your time with it. And I'm excited to see just more stuff for the game as well. Let's see, over here, this is our water wheel. Our water mill. Custom chiselable ladder. Our water wheel is running some of our machinery. The mill is going. We're making, I guess, birch flour right now. We're going down into hoppers. That's getting stored down here decently well. The good old water wheel, which, you know, has a brake on it because we don't want to waste its durability. But I think I still have a lot more things to go through, so we'll keep that on. Little flume for looks. This nice little custom bridge by our farm. Let's see, this is Squawk's house up here. So Squawk, there's classes in the game. So I'm a laborer, which means I get certain bonuses and negative traits to my character. You know, Squawk is our farmer, so he gets bonuses to farming and things. He's got a little bit of a tavern up here. Plenty of wine and stuff in his bedroom loft. Distillery down here. More wine. Can't have enough wine. Let's see, over here we got more farmland. Just more crops growing. And then we'll go visit the other two people's homes that are currently living with us on the reg. I would say most of the highly detailed, like, chiseled buildings, those are the ones that I generally make. I don't think people chisel quite as much as I do. But, over here we have Silas's house, or Lycan and Chat's house. And we're all trying to keep within a relative theme. You know, he's working on an extension to his little abode. Some nice, you know, stripped pine logs. Nice custom little staircase with corner pieces chiseled out. Into a cellar and basement with a nice closet. Always cool to do a closet like that. And then Silas also is brewing stuff, so he has a little bit of an orchard and berry farm over here. He also got a distillery and fruit press area for keeping vinegar and all that good stuff. And then over this way, we can go over to IndieFlock's house. And they have a nice little abode as well. They don't currently live here full time, but they got a nice little horse motif over their door. Cool little interior. It's all stone. Very cottage-like. Little basement area with a baby horse in it. They also have the closet technique as well. Fancy stuff. And yeah, so that's our homestead at the moment. Some people have way bigger builds. I'd like to think that we have a very detailed-oriented build community that live out here. Also a little bit more of a narrative build, I would say. And on the map, it just looks great. Right. Looks very organic and naturally grown. So, kudos to everyone who has helped me build this so far. Couldn't do it without. And of course, the member donations and things, keeping the server alive. Yeah, naturally grown kind of progression thing. We also have like a bigger cellar down here that's kind of new. Right. Big meat locker on this side, and then more of like a farming locker on this side. Back here, I think, was going to be resources, but I haven't decided yet how to fix that. Let's see, is anyone else online? Eric Mack. Let's see, do we want to do some blacksmithing real quick since it's nighttime? Is Jeff available? Jeff might be a little bit of a nuisance if we do, but screw it. Let's just make something with blacksmithing real quick. We will make, let's make an iron get out of this bloom. And then we'll decide what to craft once we have that. Oh shoot, forgot to relight my candles. Hold on. There are my torches since they fell in the water and got burned out. Light that fire real quick. So for those of you who haven't seen Vintage Store, you're gonna see a little bit of craft specific crafting that doesn't take like that grid space. A lot of functionality, yeah. Have you ever found any surface copper nuggets on the server? Yes. They exist. Depending where you are, people might have already picked it clean, though. I don't know where you are exactly. There we go. Now we can light our forge. We can go ahead and grab a blacksmithing hammer. Yep, you can definitely find it. That'll be... So, native copper, I think malachite is copper as well. Let me look. Copper. Yeah, you're just looking for native copper and malachite. Yep, I've seen both of them on the surface. Alright, so we just gotta wait for this thing to get up to temperature, about 1,000 degrees Celsius. Then we'll slap her on the anvil, and we'll make something. Alright, let's clean this thing up. Get rid of all these bits that we don't need. Organize this ingot a little bit, reshape it. Alright, and there you go, and an iron bar. And what do we need? You know what? Let's go ahead and make an iron spearhead. Ooh, fancy. this out a little bit. And then trim off the excess, and we get ourselves a little iron spear. There's the head. For RP reasons, let's just go ahead and throw it in the water. There we go. Okay. Attach this to a stick. Ooh, it's not that. It's double stick. Interesting. Alright, does 4.2 HP, attack range 4 meters. Compared to our mace, which only has a 2-meter attack range. It does do 5.5 piercing when thrown, but it is heavier, so it does not fly as far. Oh, Jeff! Come here, my friend! Okay, well, hold on. Take that. Take that. Take that. Oh, wow. That attack range is huge. I mean, sure, it doesn't do... It does about a little over half the damage my mace does, but it's faster, longer attack range. It's definitely pretty good. Yeah, the lore of this game is pretty dark. It's very, what is it? Not Orwellian? Orwellian. Yeah, very Orwellian. I think. That's how people describe it. And these are just surface Jeffs. There's a lot more scary things underground. They get bigger, more tentacly, and there's other stuff down there too. Let's skin one. Nom 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 nom. We call them Jeffs. These are Jeffs. And then down underground, they turn into Jeffreys. Then Jeffersons. Joffreys are the big scarier ones. Sounded so cheerful. Oh yeah, super cheerful. Jeff is a staple, you know. Like we even got Jeff emotes. Jeff is well known in our community. Dino guy emotes, of course. Jeff, man. Get out of here, Jeff. Back up, man. Surprised you don't have a church of Jeff at this point? Well, the town does need a church. We could dedicate it to Jeff. Who knows, though? What the future may hold. Wow, look at that. That spear takes... It's a big boy item. Look at that. I can't even tell where it's attached at. Let's maybe... This is going to be a lean-to item, I think. Let's just lean it up against... Maybe over here. There we go. Wow, even that doesn't really... That's fine. Yeah, that's another thing that's really cool about this game is, you know, instead of putting things on a rack, I can lean things against the wall. You know? Some of the modded stuff doesn't really lean consistently. Oh yeah. Yeah, that'll be our bear weapon of choice. That's Jeff? You throwing rocks at me, Jeff? Bear jousting. Ooh. You know what? Maybe we should do. I want to do a jousting tournament at some point in our game for the server. these Jeffs are starting to get a little out of hand. All right, we need to think about what we're gonna do for some food. Because we are out. Food. And we're not gonna have things grown for a while. Obviously, I could make some meat stews. Let's see. Let's grab a couple stacks of bones. How much bone does it turn into bone broth? Bone meal? See about putting poison on that spear? True. Excuse me. Alright, 50. 50. Alright, so we're gonna need 100 liters of water, I think. Just make sure. Bone broth. Alright, bone broth portion. Fresh for 1 year. Bone broth is... Juicing. Bone broth. Alright. 1 bone per 1 liter. Yeah. So we need 100 liters. So I can't stack that anymore. Let's try this. Yeah, see, it doesn't do it. So I guess I can only do it 50 at a time. That's gonna be slow. Did you do an ice carving competition? I would like to do an ice carving competition at some point. I think that'd be a cool thing to do. We also wanted to do like a pumpkin carving competition, but sadly pumpkins can't be carved at the moment. Alright, let's get some of this water out of here, because it's messing with my thing. There we go. Oh, a little bit of a pizza party going on, Dino Guy. Thanks for swinging by, as always did. Alright, there we go. Let's get some bone broth in here. Susan wants me to run an ad, chat. What are your opinions on that? Do we run an ad? Is that what the populace wants? Susan sure thinks so. Raptor raid, yeah. Yeah, we're just hiding inside at the moment. You know, hiding in just pure fear. As one does. Yeah, we have a little bit of a Jeff problem going on. I mean, if Mama Susan wants it, it must be a good idea. Very true. Very true. Here, let's throw on some temporary armor here and go out there and deal with these guys. I don't need to be carrying around my wooden hat anymore. Let's replace that with my crown. Put the crown back on. then we will also put on our traveling boots, I think, and store our winter boots. There we go. Perfect. Oh, you. All right, that's it. Jeff, where are you? Bring it on. Okay, there's a lot of you. Back off. Ah. Under attack. Go shield, block, defend. Let's go get some healing ointment. Where's my cape? Yeah, I need a cape. Only got a backpack. Really need that cape. Alright, healing ointment. And then take these off because it lowers our healing a little bit. Also, I don't need my winter coat on at the moment. It is getting warmer again. Nice. We can go back into our little summer clothes. All right, armor back on. And store my winter clothes in there. Oh no, I want my tool belt. Tool belt's a good idea. Let's see, how's this doing? I need to throw some more fuel on the fire. Making broth is takes a lot of fuel to get there. Get back here, Jeff. There. Skin these guys. I guess we could have released our dog in armor, but we can leave Bailey kind of parked there for a little bit. Good old hunting dog. That'll be something we'll need to get for you, Raptor. We have some extra dogs if you want to tame them to be your hunting partner. You can give them armor. You can give them a backpack. They can do commands and stuff. You can play fetch with them. Ooh, a little rusty gear. Alright, that is almost turning into bone broth. Running out of berries at the moment. Just been living off this stuff for a little while. Also, someone made you a recurve bow. You know, that's something I could blacksmith. We could maybe blacksmith. What's iron arrows? Yeah, you only lose 10% of them when you shoot them. Plus 2 piercing damage. Nice. Bone broth acquired. Let's go ahead and store that down in the cellar for cooking with. That's at 25 liters. Not bad. We're gonna have to increase production in the city once we're there, though. It's not enough. We need to be able to cook 10 of these at once. That's what we need. Okay, let's store these bones. Yeah, let's look at making... Okay, chat, here's the thing. I want to do some blacksmithing for a second, because if Raptor ends up visiting us, which I think he plans to do in a couple weeks. The bow is cool and all, but you know what we could make him? We could make him a musket. Give him some lead shot. You know? I think that would be cool. Maybe a breech load musket? It's a little bit faster, to 7.5 piercing, plus if we make him some lead shot, it'll do an additional 2 piercing damage. And he's a ranger, so he gets extra damage. So, let's see. We need a bunch of rifle bits. Barrels. The lock. Which is a bar, 3 gears, a chisel, and some flint. I think we have a spare bar right now. We do. I think it required an animal fat. Right? Let's just make sure. Felt like something did. Be misplacing. Okay, so 3 gears, bar, flint, hammer, and chisel, which I think we have that on us now. So let's get these 3 gears. Okay, chisel and a hammer. Why is this not, that should do it. Flint, flint. Hammer, chisel. Does this not have enough durability, maybe? Or is this a worked? No, it's not a worked iron thing. Hold on, let me go grab a better hammer. See if that affects this. I don't know why it's not letting me craft this. Oh wait, I already have one on me. God. Alright, 3 of those. Flint. And chisel, right? Oh, I have a reinforced chisel. Because the modded items probably don't know how to deal with each other. Hold on, we might have to make just a standard chisel real quick. Don't think I have just a standard chisel right now. Alright, well, we'll start with blacksmithing up a standard chisel. We'll need another one anyways, so. Let's go get that. And then we need a musket barrel. A musket breech, which is just really another iron ingot. And a musket stock. Musket stock's pretty straightforward there. So let's see. Chisel, breech, barrel, and that's it, right? So we just need 3. Then we're gonna have to make a mold for the lead shot, because that's a mold item. And then we'll have to go get some lead. We may have to buy some blasting powder though. We don't have much blasting powder, I don't think. YouTube needs to, huh? Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Try refreshing your stream. Best thing I can say. Everything on my end says normal. The only thing that pop-up that I have is Susan yelling at me to run an ad. So we're gonna have to figure that one out. Oh no! Shoot! Alright. Server's going down real quick. It's just a quick restart at 10 p.m. here, so we're gonna chill for a second here. Let's listen to some awesome dwarf music, yeah? Here we go. We'll just We're chill. We'll chill. I'm gonna have some wine. We can chill. Oh yeah, since Raptor did the Raptor raid here, I'll just spam some Raptor emotes. Boom, pyramid complete. Upside down chart? Yeah, that's you know, it's a bar graph showing the difference between me and Raptor Channel. Alright, let's try and connect. Nope, not yet. Oh boy, this song slaps! Who would have thought I would have enjoyed dwarven music? It's a stealth bomber? Yeah, it kind of does look like a B2. Alright, see? Song's over and we're back in, just like that. Cool. And we're back. Hey. Alright, we'll heat that up. Let's get our good hammer out. I need to run these bloomeries to get more iron blooms. In fact, while that's heating up, let's see. How much iron do we have left right now? Please tell me I have more over here. I need more iron, please. Oh, yeah. Plop. Alright, let's run these. Grab 12 coal. Throw these in here. Light her up. Just like that, 12 more iron blooms underway. Just in time for us to take this off. Nice. Okay, trim it up. Anyways, chat, how you guys been? How was Raptor's stream today? You guys have a good little time over there? Huh? I sound like a parent who's asking their children how they thought the sleepover went last night. So did you have a fun time at Timmy's house, guys? You know, what'd you guys get into? Hopefully no weed, right? Am I right? We're all responsible adults here. Didn't sneak out to go to a party out the window, did you? No. No, you did not. Good boy. Alright, so this is going to be our musket barrel. Which I have no clue what that's going to need. that's pretty straightforward. Oh, oh. It's just a quick reform and snap. Walk that down, and then this all the way over. And trim it. Okay, musket barrel achieved. Okay, now this one just turned into a bar. And we'll be good to go. Chat's being quiet today, guys. Swag, thanks for the sub. Appreciated it. Didn't even know I was sub to you until I saw your stream and I decided to see what this game was. Yeah, I feel like my channel's kind of like that at this point. I've been around for so long that I'm sure there's actually a lot of people that have seen my channel and then just dismissed it and forgot about it and then came back. They're like, oh yeah, this guy exists. Oh, it's been like 10 years. What's going on? I got an odd notification on my phone that doesn't ever go out to anyone. Uthris is still alive. Wow. That guy. He made a parking lot one time. It was kind of cool. I subscribed for more, and then he stopped doing more. Alright, so this one needs to be a chisel. Could have said while watching literally any of your game videos, have no clue. Well, let's see. You mentioned you were playing Avorian. I have had multiple little series on Avorian. Did plenty of Planet Coaster back in the day. This is what my channel grew on. Alright, new chisel acquired. So let's test this. See if this works for us. So boom, boom. 3. Here and here. There we go. That's what we want to see. An iron musket lock. And then this barrel needs to be chiseled down to hollow it out. There we go. So there is our barrel. And then, ooh, what is this? A receiver. Alright, well, I need to smelt a receiver, I guess. Musket breech, fat, 2 metal parts. So I do need 1 more iron. That is doable. I need 2 musket parts for this. And 1 animal fat. So boom, boom. Bar here. Chisel. My normal chisel. There it is. It's red hot still. Alright, there's our breach. Let's go ahead and make our... Or is it breach? Yeah, breach. We'll warm this up. What do I need for a stock? Maybe an oak log and a nice good solid oak stock, right? And a saw. So let's go grab our saw. Okay, so boom, knife, chisel, hammer, log. Musket stock. Achieved. Oh man, if only we could have made a meteoric iron musket. One of the best looking metals in the game. Look at that. Good dark stock with almost bright silver motifs on it. Does 1 less damage though. Ooh, it's gonna take rusty gears to put this all together too. Have a breach. Okay. Alright, cool. Got that. Trim this up. Okay, and where is it? So that's by tube. There we go. Receiver. Boom. Alright, we have everything to put a musket together. Now, we don't have any ammo ready for it, but we can only assemble the thing, I believe. Breech loading musket. Hey, I'm catching you live. Didn't know you're still back at this morning, Mr. Adventure Story Streams. Welcome back. Yeah, yep, we are back from vacation and stuff. Am I missing a piece? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Alright, what is the hold up here? Hammer, lock, breach, rifle mod. There it goes. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, the first musket on the homestead. Look at that. That's a good looking little model. You can see the flint on it. A little bit of an iron sight. Looks pretty good. We just don't have any ammo for it. So it can go in the raptor box for when raptor is gonna hunt for us. He's gonna slap with that thing. I'll tell you now. Okay. Boy, that was a tangent we went on. Comrade Sniper Uthris has arrived. True. Too bad my characters just wouldn't be able to hit a broadside of a barn. What are we at with these? These are still curing. We have no more of that. God, I might have to do some baking or something soon. Our food supplies are dwindling, my liege. Need more wood. Alright, so let's head back out to the construction site a little bit. We'll keep working on that roof line. We finished a full tour of the base. That was about when Raptor's raid started, but let's see. Chisels, check. Hammer is good. Alright. Store the one good hammer left. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, 10 liters of maple syrup. We need to make some more syrup. This another 10 liters? Nope, not yet. It's working on it. Trust me, it'll get there. Alright. Let's make it up to the town. Keep on building. Also, chat, if you guys want to see another settlement, if someone's online, I can always teleport to them. We can always do a quick tour of some other people's stuff. I know where Offie is. That settlement is probably one of my favorites to visit. Actually, let's go ahead. What time is it? We're gonna do that. No. Maybe in the morning. Maybe in the next morning. Don't want to get sidetracked. Don't get sidetracked. 1, 2, 3, X. Okay. bit of a whoosh. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, something like that's fine. All right. That to there. And then this one, just a step, I guess. That's what I had. Down for it. Mm-hmm. Nice gentle slope there. Into probably transitional. Oh boy, this fog is making it a little rough to see, isn't it? That's another downside of the town location, right? We got a lot of rain, snow, things that really inhibit the general visibility up here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're matching right now. Okay. Alright, so we're missing a block that we need to find. We need to put that on there, but that's a little bit more of an elegant kind of swoop on this. Which doesn't look too bad. We're going to replace, we're going to multi-block chisel some wood in here, just to kind of seal that off. Get some more wood in here too. Just again, to keep everything consistent. But the warehouse, I mean, internally is there, right? I mean, we got room. We can start putting things up here, chests. We can stack chests here and here. I might carve a little window. I don't know if I want windows and ventilation in this building. It's kind of a question that I'm kind of been toying with for a little while. Something I need to work on more is this roof line over here. Kind of wanted to go that specific step down. Looks like it took a year to build. Not too long. Again, I just feel like I'm slow, so. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. See, kind of no matter what, trying to get to make my villagers in Minecraft look like villagers would have had to spend a whole decade making it. That's a good motto to have, though, for sure. I mean, I like narratives with my builds, so like, I want my builds to look like, oh, I don't know, the village 10 years ago, you know, the barn burned down, and then now they have this new you know, that's the only reason they have this new fancier barn, and then I leave like a ruined barn. So. Yep. It's all gotta have a purpose. Even in Valheim, I do that as well. to the to the detriment to some of the people that I play with too. Like some people don't like to run across a whole village just to cook some food, but you know what? Too bad. You're gonna have to run it. All right, we're starving. Crap. Carriage repair shopping and a lot more houses and more. Yeah. And that's like an organic thing, right? So like the stables, like it's a small hamlet, it doesn't have a stables. Then it becomes big enough, and you're like, okay, well maybe they should have a stables, but it's gonna be at the edge of the new town border because, it shouldn't be in the town center, obviously, because all these other houses are already here in the market square, and then here's the stables all the way at the edge, and then they're like, okay, well let's build a little small retaining wall, just all that stuff. Just kind of dynamically flows out. This is the downside about not having any meals made. The fact that we're just kind of living off berries, which is doable in the early parts of the season. We are going to have to try and dry a bunch of these berries. I am going to have to press these berries into wine at some point. Then we'll have to make some salads. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. That's also why, like, I have my hamlet, right? My homestead, as we were calling it. And there's a reason I'm not upgrading it to a city. I could, in a way. But I wanted the city to be built over here instead. Maybe they found a more defensible location, right? And they're like, hey, let's construct something more permanent. This is abandoned and downgraded structures back then. Period. I'm taking turn. Like, yeah. Loop, loop, loop. One nice thing about all this rain, Chad, is we just haven't had to water the crops yet this season. It's kind of nice. All right, let's just keep going here. I see this slope. Just screwed me there. But what if you just maybe try and squeeze in an angle increase here? No. I don't think that's gonna work. Boom, boom. Hold on. Maybe... we can do something more like this. Something more like that. Oh no, that's gonna make this even steeper. Ugh. I don't have enough blocks to work with. Maybe steeper is good? Maybe to have it actually come all the way up here? keeps that angle. It's gonna connect about there. It wouldn't look too bad. Maybe we should make this roof a little steeper. I don't know. Figure that out. Let's do a test. Gonna do a test. Oh, hi Jeff, how's it going down there? Hope you're having a good time. Alright. Alright, well, fuck you too, Jeff. You know, I asked if you're having a good time, and you just throw a rock at me. Wow, what a dick. This is why we don't hang out with Jeff, guys. He's a little mean. Okay, anyways. Oh, goddamn. Let's go back to a full block, and we'll get the roof edge up. Right? Hey Jeff Miller, how's it going? Okay, so it's still a 2x1 slope. It's just going to be a little bit more gentle looking than a normal Minecraft, right? So 2. Okay, let's go ahead and get this one over here. 2. Start. Well, I gotta go. My overnight cook didn't show up, so I'm pulling at 10 a.m. to that 8 a.m. Four Seasons life, so it's not so lavish sometimes. I'm thinking of 15-minute while shift switch. Got the rest later. Alright, Matthew, you have a good one. Good luck on your shift. Feels bad, but you know what? You're the reason they're succeeding. Alright, let's go ahead. See, this still isn't right. Oh no, it's just... There we go. Now, now it's good. So number 2 gets the number 2 treatment. Number 1 gets the number 1 treatment. So that's kind of the new... You have to tame a dog in 1 season? Not that I'm aware of. Don't think so. Alright, chat, you tell me. How's that look? Oh, that is true. It will turn into a wolf if it grows up. So, yeah, you'll have to keep that in mind for sure. Yeah, if it grows up in a season, then I don't know the exact growth time of a wolf, but yeah, I'm not sure. It may actually grow up within a season, honestly. It might even grow up faster than a season, too. That's not a bad roof line. It is a little bit steeper than I wanted it to be, but honestly, it's gonna look better anyways. It'll look a little bit more elegant, like some of the new roof line shapes. See, I need to get some more mud brick around here to get this kind of structure looking right long term. To get this side to kind of match the middle section. Need to work on the fluting here. We'll have to get stuff inside also at some point. Here and here. Guess I need a new copper lantern for back here for these two slots. And then we're just going to fill it full of chests. And then this thing will be done. So honestly, I might be able to finish this between streams. So long as work doesn't get too crazy, and also so long as you know, my mother's okay. So I don't know what's gonna happen with that, you know. Again, she sadly is in the hospital right now. You know, her breaking her leg today was definitely not something anyone was ready for. So, I have to figure out how that goes. So, anyways, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. If you enjoyed the stream, feel free to subscribe to get notified when we go live. We'll be back with more Adventure Story and other games on the channel soon. And with that, see you all later.